Hi there guys, my name is Kai and I'm representing Laut over at 17 Stanley Street. Our name is taken from Bahasa Melayu, which means sea. We also interpret the sea down to the letters SEA, which also means Southeast Asia. Focusing a little bit more on Southeast Asian ingredients, today I'm going to share with you one of our cocktails that we do in-house called the soy. Over back at Laut, how we would do the soy is we would use soy milk to kind of clarify it using acidities from tamarinds as well as mangoes. But alternatively, what you can use at home is a little bit of mangoes, just dice them up, and also ingredients and spices such as cardamoms, anise, a little bit of cloves as well. And you can either cook it down into a syrup or you could infuse them all together before cooking it with a little bit of milk or soy milk. And by applying heat, you would find that the milk products, be it soy or usual dairy products, would coagulate. And after letting it sit for a little while to cool down, you can easily strain it through a cloth and you would get something quite similar to this. So for our cocktail, we're going to use 60 ml of the mix right over here. And of course, our spirit of choice, the Chendol Gin. Chendol Gin comes from Compendium, a local distillery over at Mandai. Over in 2019, Chendol Gin, as well as this array of products, was also released. Chendol Gin itself also takes inspiration from one of our local dishes, the dessert, chendol. And in that chendol dish, we have three main ingredients which we find in the gin as well. Mainly gula melaka, a little bit more of coconuts, as well as, of course, the pandan leaves themselves. So for the Chendol Gin as well, what Compendium does is they source gula melaka over from Indonesia before fermenting it and steeping in ingredients such as macerated coconut husk, coconut meat, as well as the pandan leaves. And this process takes a huge amount of time to perfect as well. At the same time, it's also through this length of time that they are able to maneuver each and every single ingredient's flavor profile into what we have over here, the Chendol Gin. So for the Chendol Gin, we'll be using 45 ml as well. Right over here. And just a quick, nice little mix. And what the Chendol Gin would lend to the soy mix is a little bit more flavors of the gula melaka as well as coconut to accompany the flavors of tamarind, mangoes, as well as spices into the soy mix. So once we have the two mixed up, we're gonna add a little bit of ice. There we go. Give it a nice quick stir. And for the garnish of choice, remember how we were talking about this cocktail has a little bit more of legumes family, kind of pot and pea species. So over here in my hands, I have a little bit of pea tendrils. As well as blue pea flower. And pea tendrils as well as blue pea flower are one of the same ingredients because pea flowers themselves, they grow on vines, which is the pea tendrils, and both ingredients are also edible alongside the cocktail as well. So something nice and simple that you can do at home with Compendium's Chendol Gin, be it over the ice at home with a bit of tonic or soda water, a bit of infusion or syrups. At the same time, please drop by to Laut at 17 Stanley to have a sip at our soy cocktail.